Mm. Yeah, a very blissful morning to everyone gathered over here. Uh, I am Shalini from BSc second year. So, Swati.
I'm Swati from BSc second year.
I am Shalini and my co-host is like Swati. We both are from BSc second year. We are very delighted to welcome our all-time adherent Dr. Anuradha Ma'am, who is a beloved principal of Padma Shri Institute of Management and Sciences. And also we welcome Meghana Ma'am and Naina Ma'am to this webinar, and also welcome our adult teachers and all my dear friends. So when the invocation descends into the heart, if there is darkness within it, it will illuminate it. And if there is already light, the invocation increases the light and intensifies it. So we have Kirti ma'am here with us to intensify the program with her invocation song.
जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणौ प्रणमाम्यहम्। जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणौ प्रणमाम्यहम्। नाद ब्रह्ममये जय वागेश्वरी नाद ब्रह्ममये जय वागेश्वरी शरणं ते गच्छामः। जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती
Pardon for the inconvenience of some technical issues. It will be started soonly.
Shalini, am I audible? Hello.
Ma'am, please go ahead.
Okay. So, shall I start now?
Yes, ma'am, please go ahead.
जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणौ प्रणमाम्यहम्। नाद ब्रह्ममये जय वागेश्वरी शरणं ते गच्छामः। जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणौ प्रणमाम्यहम्। त्वमसि शरण्या त्रिभुवनधन्या त्वमसि शरण्या त्रिभुवनधन्या सुरमुनिवन्दितचरणा नवरसमधुरा कविता मुखरा नवरसमधुरा कविता मुखरा स्मितरुचिरुचिराभरणा जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणौ प्रणमाम्यहम्। ललितकलामयी ज्ञानविभामयी वीणा पुस्तकधारिणी मतिरास्तान् भवा तव पदकमले मतिरास्तान्मो भव तव पदकमले ऐकुण्ठाविषहारिणी जय जय हे भगवती सुरभारती तव चरणौ प्रणमाम्यहम्। तव चरणौ प्रणमाम्यहम्। तव चरणौ प्रणमाम्यहम्। Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your pleasant start with a wonderful voice. So as we know, the main agenda of this program was to know on the most largest platform, which focuses on the enhancement of the quality of public speaking and leadership skills, that is the Toastmasters Club. So we have Dr. Netra to give a brief introductory talk about on the Toastmasters Club. Ma'am.
Thank you, Shalini. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
A very good morning to our principal ma'am, Dr. Anuradha, guests from Toastmaster Club, dear colleagues, and my beloved students. Firstly, I would like to thank our principal ma'am for giving me this opportunity. Acceptance of a little bit of imperfection on the periphery allows you to be more patient and calm. At least then you can maintain your inner perfection. Quote by Gurudev Sri Ravi Shankar. Inner perfection always reflects our outer personality. In the present age of globalization and technology, in spite of education, what we have communication skills, behavior etiquette, professional etiquette, our attitude, and the overall personality matters a lot. The ability to communicate effectively with superiors, colleagues, friends is essential no matter what industry we work in or where we are. All of us in the digital age must know how to effectively convey and receive messages in person as well as via phone, email, and social media. Listening, clarity and concision, friendliness, confidence, empathy, open mindedness, respect, feedback, picking the right medium. These are some of the communication skills will help us to get hired, land promotions, and be a success throughout our career. Behavior is one more parameter which tells about us. It is often said that one's behavior is the mirror to one's character. Indeed, our behavior speaks a lot about the kind of person we are. Our educational degrees hold little importance if we are not a well mannered person. We need to conduct well in almost every situation, whether we appear for a job interview or pursue postgraduate degree or at a workplace or while dealing with our clients in a school, college, or while attending parties. Even at a home, in front of our parents, relatives, it is a good behavior which counts the most. But behavioral etiquette is something which cannot be forced on anyone. It has to be cultivated and nurtured within oneself. However, remembering a few basic principles and applying them wherever required can undoubtedly be helpful. Being punctual, being rational person, following the dress code, having mutual respect, maintaining the decorum, staying away from gossips, greeting warmly, being honest. All these are some of the behaviors which we can inculcate in us. Sorry and thank you are the most powerful words. We shouldn't be a misser in using them. Express a gratitude whenever required. A simple thank you work wonders. Simply say sorry whenever situation demands. Accepting rather than denying one's mistake makes a man greater. Then a simple professional etiquettes is make a good first impression, avoid gossips or communication is the key as I told you before, and understanding our work environment, being personal yet professional. So these help us to exhibit our professionalism. Positive attitude or approach towards life is significant for our personality, which leads to achievements. Personality development is the relatively enduring pattern of the thoughts, feelings, and behaviors that distinguish individuals from each other. We all possess certain personality traits that set us apart from the rest. A mix of good and bad, these traits define how we respond to situations and people. While the most common belief is that these traits remain fixed, studies show otherwise. A research study by psychologists at the University of Illinois studies or suggests that we can change our traits provided we want to change them. We can become the best version of ourselves if we want to do. So, for that, we need to have certain personality development tips like know you are incomparable, be kind to yourself, give space to imperfection, be spontaneous, be light in mind and heart, stay enthusiastic, be a better communicator, be warm and approachable. Do things with style. Learn to let go. Be a lion in the face of danger. Stay calm with the power of breath. Remember, you are a proton. So a proton can never lose its positivity. So that's how we also have to develop the positive attitude. So for the overall development of the students, Padma Shri Institute of Management and Sciences has come up with an unique concept of Toastmasters, which benefits the students, which bring out their talents and skills. Continue the journey of personal and professional development through Pathways, Toastmasters' new education program. Pathways are designed to help you build the competences you need to communicate and lead. Toastmasters concept has helped people from diverse backgrounds become more confident speakers, communicators, and leaders. With this note, I would end my talk, and more insight about the Toastmaster would be given by our guest speaker from the Toastmaster Club. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. By this, surely, everyone has got what as an idea, like what is Toastmasters and why is it important. And also, we have Miss Meghana to show the depth insight of this platform. Swati.
Yeah, warm welcome to Miss Meghana, who aspires to be an IT junkie who thinks out of the box. She is very passionate about numismatics, which is related to study or the collection of numismatic items, especially coins. And ma'am also is an mother of two cute, beautiful babies. She is currently an employee of Oracle. She is a call away and a person who loves to be a supporting shoulder. She has been a proud uh, Toastmaster for past 3 years. Eh, We are glad to have you here, ma'am. It's over to you, ma'am.
Hi everyone, good morning.
Good morning,
Before
ma'am.
we start the demo meet, I would like to lay down some of the ground rules of Toastmasters. Uh, the first one is I request all of you to stay away from all the noises you have around, uh, probably by switching off your phone or keeping your phone in a silent mode or in an airplane mode. Probably I can give you like 5 seconds to do it. And second thing is we refrain talking about taboo topics like sex, religion, and politics, which actually, when we speak, it shouldn't harm others. So we refrain from talking about it. And the third thing is, I request the speaker, whoever comes and speaks on the stage, to switch on their video and also the audio so that people are glued to you. With that note, I would like to hand over the meeting for to a person who's very passionate about Toastmasters and also is a person who converted his hobby into a passion. He's engineer. He's an engineer by qualification. He's a chef, enthusiastic chef by heart, and also uh, recently he has converted his hobby, like I was saying, into a passion. That is nothing but cycling. He Last week he has completed around 100 kilometers of cycling in the most peaks of Goa. With that note, I would like to call Toastmaster Vaibhav to take us over through the whole journey of Toastmasters. Vaibhav, over to you.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Meghna, for that welcome. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, a special good morning to our teachers, students, and guests from Padma Shri Institute of Management and Sciences. On behalf of District 121, I extend a warm welcome for our first demo meeting at Padma Shri Institute of Management and Sciences. The theme that we have chosen for today is the journey ahead. Now, what is exactly the journey ahead that we are referring to? Each one of us is on our own journey, but here we are especially referring to the journey of Toastmasters. How is this going to help you in your student life and in your professional life? Before we start with our journey, let me just tell you what is Toastmasters and why is it one of the biggest organizations that we have around the globe. I've put it across in 5 points. We are a non-profit organization that has started in 1924. If you do the math, the organization is as old as 96 years. In these 96 years, we have had, as of now, we have 358,000 active members, which are still counting. We are not just present in India, but we are present across 143 countries around the globe, with over 16,800 clubs, and which are still getting added day by day. And not to mention, we are world's largest communication and skills development organization. All of this started by one person, Ralph C. Smedley, in the year 1924, when he conducted the first meet on October 22nd. Now, what was his agenda before starting such an institution which has extended up to 143 countries? He realized that when people get together in a group, and if you ask one of the person to stand up and speak for the other, they hesitated. No one had the clarity of thoughts of what to talk and how to talk. And this mattered especially when it came to weddings, when you had to raise a toast, which is why after thinking on it, he called the organization as Toastmasters, someone who would master the art of giving toasts. Toastmasters meeting typically has 3 sections. We have prepared speeches, wherein the speaker prepares his speech in advance. We have table topics, wherein you are given a topic on the spot and you prepare your speech at the peak of the moment. And to tell us how have you done and what can you do better, we have a third section, which is called as the evaluations. Now, like I mentioned before, no matter how good you are, if you are given a mic in your hand and if you're told to express yourself on the stage, that is the biggest fear everyone has. In fact, it is the #1 fear, even before the fear of death. To take you through, I have a short story about Nero, King Nero and his lion. So there was one king by name Nero. And whenever someone did a mistake, he used to feed them to his ferocious lion. The king was angry at his servant and allowed him to be thrown to his lion. But the king was surprised that even when he threw him at the lion did not eat him. What exactly happened? Exactly, the servant went to the lion and said, "You have to give a speech because the king is coming." The lion was scared and he just let go of the servant. So what are the 3 phobias that we have in the world? Any guesses? People are afraid of insects and bugs. People are afraid of heights. But over on top, people are afraid of talking in a group. And if you are amongst one of them, I believe Toastmasters is definitely for you. Now, before we begin with the proceedings, we have a set of people who will tell us how has the meeting progressed and how do we keep a track of time, how do we keep a track of our language, and how do we keep account of all the weird thoughts that we come in mind that distract our speeches. We call a person by name general evaluator, and a general evaluator has 3 people under them by the name tag team. T stands for timer, A stands for R counter, and G stands for grammarian. The person who is going to take up the role of general evaluator today is a very distinguished lady in the fraternity. She is a teacher by profession. She is an artist by passion. And she is a Toastmaster by acclamation. She has served as a Pathways ambassador, and she's taken up every single role that you can offer her on the Officers Club role. She's a member of not one, but two Toastmasters clubs, Dhwani Toastmasters and Lead India Speakers Club. She's conducted as many as 20 youth leadership programs across her journey, and she is a Dhwani Gavel Club coordinator. At present, she's been serving as District 121's Youth Leadership Program Counselor. Ladies and gentlemen, I present before you distinguished Toastmaster Nayana Nathan as our general evaluator, who will tell us about her team. Nayana ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, Vaibhav. That was very impressive introduction. But still, I think I gave them to you yesterday night. It's okay. So, very good morning to all the pretty and handsome students. I'm so glad to be back again amongst you. I also welcome Padma Shri institution management and my fellow Toastmasters. Today I'm taking the role of general evaluator. I have a team to help me out. Now, we need a team for better work every place, whether it's a household, institution, classrooms, or even meetings. So, apart from the evaluators, I have the tag team who will tell you what is their role. So, I would like to call the timer Toastmaster Balaji to explain his role. Can I have Toastmaster Balaji?
Thank you, Toastmaster Naina. Can you hear me
Yes, yes.
and see me?
Yes, very much. Go ahead.
Thanks for the confirmation. Good morning, everyone. I'm Toastmaster Balaji. I'm the timer for today's virtual meeting. I heard a quote from Pericles: Time is the wisest counselor of all. It's my job as the timer to make a note of the time taken during the meeting from start to end. I will also make a note of the time taken by the speakers and evaluators. For prepared speeches, today we have three sessions: the prepared speeches, table topics, and the evaluations. For prepared speeches, the time taken will be 5 to 7 minutes for the speaker. At the fifth minute, I will share my screen and show a green card. At the sixth minute, I will show the yellow card, and at the seventh minute, I will show the red card. And I will keep showing the red card for 30 seconds for the speaker to wrap up his or her speech. So let me show you the. Let me share my screen whether it can be shareable. Please confirm if you can see my screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
So this is how I will share the colors. The same applies to the table topics. When it comes to the table topics, at the first minute, I will show the green card. At the 1 minute 30 seconds, I will show the yellow card. At 2 minutes, I will show the red card, and I will keep showing for 30 seconds so that the speaker can wrap up his or her speech. When it comes to the evaluations, at 2 minutes, I will show the green card. At 2 minutes 30 seconds, I will show the yellow card. At 3 minutes, I will show the red card, and I will keep showing for 30 seconds so that evaluator can wrap up his or her speech. And I will submit my report at the end of the meeting. Over to General Evaluator.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Toastmaster Balaji. Yes, Toastmasters meetings are time bound. We are punctual. We are to the point because we value time. I would like to call Toastmaster Anupama to explain the role of our counter. Anupama.
Good morning. Thank you, DTM Naina ma'am. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to all the Toastmasters who are already Toastmasters and also the future Toastmasters. Today, my role is R counter. So as an R counter, I will make a note of all the crutch words or the filler words that are used by each and every speaker today. I will also listen to the most overused words in the meeting, which includes and, well, but, so, you know, etc. I will also listen to the filler words. When I say filler words, examples for the filler words are ah, er. These are called as filler words. I will also make a note of some of the word usages which are overused, also the crutch and these filler words. And at the end of the meeting, whenever I am called to submit my report, I will submit it to the DTM Naina ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Anupama. And so our last tag role player is the grammarian, Toastmasters Subhashri. Can you tell about your role?
Good morning, Toastmaster Naina ma'am. Thank you. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters, students, and teachers. As a grammarian today, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I will take note of any not so good usages of English language, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day and the phrase of the day. I'll share my screen and show the word of the day today. Please let me know once you're able to see my screen.
Yes, please.
Okay. The word of the day is peregrination. What is meaning of peregrination? It's a journey, especially a long and meandering one. Synonyms: expedition, travel, journey. Antonyms are residence. Examples how you can use this word is: they were contented with the peregrination of the daily necessities. I rested for half an hour and then commenced my peregrination. The phrase of the day is focus on the journey. Focus on the journey, not the destination. As encouragement of usage of both word of the day and phrase of the day, we will show a thumbs up sign, or we can also use the chat to put the word of the day as WOD and POD when anyone uses this word or the phrases. I will present my word of the day count report as well as the English usage report to Toastmaster Naina when called upon. Over to you, Toastmaster Naina.
Thank you, Subhashri. So, Toastmasters journey or the peregrination is not just learning leadership and communication skills, also listening skills. My team, the tag role players, as well as the evaluator, are listening, and of course, including myself, we are listening carefully So listening skill is also part of Toastmasters journey. So at the end of the session, I'll be back with my team giving our evaluation. But unlike the jittery results, our evaluation is positive. It is to encourage, motivate, and giving the feedback, suggestions to improve and become much greater. So with that, I take off and hand over the screen back to Toastmaster Vaibhav.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Naina, and best wishes to you and your team evaluating the meeting. Moving forward, the fear of public speaking is actually given a name. If you're afraid of public speaking, the term to be used is called glossophobia. It is a word which comes from the Greek word glossa, which means tongue, and phobos means fear. Many people only have this fear, but others also have social anxiety. People do find it discomforting standing on stage and expressing themselves. Now, I have a few questions for you, and if your answer to any one of them is a yes, then probably Toastmasters is the place to update yourself. Do you get nervous when you're asked to give a presentation in class? Do you have a stage fear? Do you get scared to ask questions in the meeting because you can't express your words at the right moment? And do you fumble while speaking English? If your answer to any of these questions is a yes, then Toastmasters is definitely going to help you better yourselves. With that, we move on to our first segment of the meeting, which we call a prepared speech. In this, the speaker in advance knows their topic and has prepared a 5 to 7 minute speech depending on the content given to them. For today's event, we have one prepared speaker. He is someone who has been passionate about Toastmasters, and his peregrination has lasted over 30 years. He has been active in all across these 30 years, and he believes in humanity. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put a round of applause for our prepared speaker for today, Toastmaster Ashwini Kumar. Before calling Toastmaster Ashwini Kumar to deliver his speech, I would like to call his evaluator to please read out the guidelines for his prepared speech. Toastmaster Narasimha, can we have you on speaker?
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Vaibhav. Good morning, Toastmasters, teachers, and students. Toastmaster Ashwini Kumar would be attempting level 1 project 2 speech. The project 2 contains of 2 speeches and 1 evaluation. And here today he would be attempting the speech 2. The objective of this speech is to incorporate feedback from the previous speech. So what is the feedback that he has received? One is to avoid PPT, and the second one is to stand and deliver for maximum impact. Apart from that, I would also be looking into the clarity, the voice modulation, audience engagement, the comfort level, and the gestures. All the best, Toastmaster Ashwini Kumar, and I will be giving my report at the end when called upon. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Ashwini Kumar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Narasimha. Ladies and gentlemen, teachers and students, we present before you our first speaker for today, Toastmaster Ashwini Kumar. For a better viewing experience, I would request you to keep your Zoom on speaker view so that you get the entire view of the speaker. Toastmaster Ashwini Kumar, the stage is yours.
Hi all. Hope I am visible and audible. Thank you. It's a warm welcome to one and all. And it is a great to have my speech across with the august audience. And I start like Vidya Dadati Vinayam. So a hearty welcome to the students, teachers, fraternity of the Padma Shri Institution of Science and Management. Well, I want to start with the topic, or the title of my speech is called as Believe in Yourself. What a great word, believe in yourself. When I speak that word, when I utter that word, it gives me that immense strength. Everything is built in you. I want you to take back to a journey in 1996. I was traveling in a bus. In a bus, when I was traveling, I found a couple, a young couple who were newly married, and the husband is saying, the wife, you know, I have some intuition or a belief that once we have kids, we have to go to the Disney World, Orlando. And I want my kids to enjoy. And along with that, I also want to become a kid. I was wondering, I was perplexed. They are not planned, they don't know the journey, but still that belief, that faith they had in them. Over years, that person started his career. He became a medical rep after his bachelor degree in pharmacy. He continued, he struggled, but his vision was always there. Over a period, from a medical rep, he moved on. He became an SAP consultant with his struggle, toil, effort. And later, when the right occasion came in 2015, he went to Orlando along with his family and stayed in a beautiful restaurant and a resort called Bonnet Creek. What made it happen? It was his undeterred determination, vision, and focus. We all falter at places because rather than listening to ourselves, we listen to the society. We listen to many other parameters. The paraphernalia plays a vital role. So, in this journey of yours, you are the most unique creature in this world. You have all the rights, all the entities to make a difference for yourself, your surroundings. What else? If you go back to the movie of The Pretty Woman in 1980, Julia Roberts and Richard Gere, Julia Roberts says, keep on dreaming. I'm signing off from Hollywood. For some, dreams come true. For some, it takes time. So it will take time. Everything is counted. Everything is momentous. Said that. So this was the person, that was me, who made that happen to go to Orlando along with my wife and kids. And I became a kid there, having, we all know that eating Snickers. So we say that when energy is required, you have Snickers. It is a chocolate with the peanuts inside. But in Orlando, because of the temperature, you have a Snickers ice cream. And have been grown up watching Popeye, the sailor. And immediately when I was in Orlando, Universal Studios, I saw the character Popeye. I became a kid and ran towards him and just took that photograph, and it is my possession. Nobody cannot steal it because those are the moments you have created. When you take another lady of example, I know most of you know about Arunima Sinha. She was thrown out of a moving train when somebody was trying to snatch her chain. She defected her and she was thrown. But in spite of that, she was the first amputee to climb 7 mountain ranges because she said she was already a national player in volleyball, but she said that I am bound, my destiny is something different. I need to prove this world that nothing will stop anybody from pursuing his dreams, ambitions, and achieve it. Later, in the year 2015, she went with the amputee leg to climb Mount Everest. And I'll tell one incident there. When she was climbing, almost she's 50 meters above the thing where the base camp 3 is done and she's going climbing across, her oxygen levels have come down. The cylinder, what she's saying. Usually when mountaineers climb, along with them, there is the Sherpa. So this Sherpa is saying your oxygen level is falling down. She said, she gave the camera and said, instead, if I don't make it, I want you to take this snap and send it across. Let not a message transfer to the world that I'm a failure. And she climbs, goes up, takes the national flag, surrounds herself and takes the pictures. And while coming back, her oxygen gets depleted and she falls down. The Sherpa is trying to lift her up, make her walk. No, it is not happening. Then still she has that bravery, that attempt. And suddenly what happens? A magic. There is one of the other person who is climbing with 2 cylinders and he signs that there is a blizzard which is going to come and he drops 1 cylinder and goes back. At the same time, the Sherpa comes, picks up that cylinder, gives it to Arunima Sinha, and they make the journey. Rest of history. She has climbed 7 mountains across the different continents. So my dear friends, it is very important that believe in yourself. You are the greatest unique creature in the world. Nobody can intuit you. Nobody can instigate you. We may differ. We may have different thought process. Our approaches are different. But once you believe in yourself, you are the epicenter of your success. Thank you, and handing it over to the team.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ashwini Kumar. Students and teachers, you may extend your applause by using the reactions button in the Zoom, if at all you're not coming out of mute. Zoom does extend that possibility to us. Moving forward with the meeting. You did witness Toastmaster Ashwini Kumar give a phenomenal speech, an inspiring one, and within a given constraint time of 5 to 7 minutes. What is it that Toastmasters has to offer to you? Do we just give you a topic and let you talk on it? No. Features of Toastmasters include a highly tried and tested program. I told you right at the start that it started in the year 1924. Over the year of 96 years, the program has undergone rigorous revisions and it is now a structured curriculum. Receive feedback and learn from experts and your peers. Before we called on Toastmaster Ashwini Kumar to deliver his speech, we called on his evaluator, who is going to give points on how did he do well and how can he improvise at the end of the session. It's a friendly and constructive learning environment. Nobody's here to pass you or fail you. We are all here for a constructive development. And lastly, you don't just learn to talk. You learn how to host a meeting. You learn how to plan the meeting in advance. You learn how to give presentations. You learn how to express yourself when you're not given a speech, when you're not given a topic right at the start. There is not just one skill, but we have over 300 skills that you can develop once you join the Toastmasters program. How do we learn all of this? Am I just talking in the air? No. Toastmasters has developed a structured educational manual by name Pathways, which has 11 different paths. You may choose any one of them depending on your interest, depending on your specialization. And each one of these has over 14 different projects, which will test 4 different skills of you giving a speech, managing a team, delivering deliverables, and all of that. Pathways will test your 5 core competencies. That is the basic. How do you speak in public? Interpersonal communication. It's not just about speaking in public. Even when you're in a group, you need to know, you need to have the good choice of words. Strategic leadership. Since you all are students, it takes, when it comes to hosting a meeting, you do need to have a team, and who is going to lead the team and how are you going to form the entire event. Management, very critical for management and science students. And lastly, the confidence. A Toastmasters pathway program is structured so that you develop all these 5 competencies. With that, we move on to our next segment, which we call as the table topics. Now, unlike a prepared speech, what happens in table topics is the speaker is not given the topic in advance. We give you a topic, you get a brief period to think about it, maybe 10 to 20 seconds, and then you give a speech which has to last a minimum of 1 minute, and it can go up to 2 minutes or 2 minutes 30 seconds. To have this session, I would like to pass on the stage to someone who's been a Toastmaster for nearly 2.5 years. Currently, he's serving as the area director of J3, and he has held the office of a president as well as vice president of public relations. He is also an accomplished Toastmaster who has completed a pathway, one of the pathway that I listed here, and the pathway was called Dynamic Leadership. And he is also the holder of the prestigious Triple Crown Award, not once, but twice. Ladies and gentlemen, we present before you Toastmaster Prabhu, who is going to carry on the proceedings of the meeting. Prabhu, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vaibhav. And it is my honor and privilege to be a table topic master on this very special occasion. I want to congratulate all the teachers as well as all the students who are a part of this meeting. So table topics is something where I will give you a topic and you need to speak about for that topic for a minute or two. So this skill will help you to develop your impromptu public speaking skill. There are several occasions in our corporate lives and in our professional lives where we use this skill to develop our public speaking skill as well as communication, and that helps a great deal in corporate world as well as in our daily lives. So I hope I will share my screen. I hope my screen is visible to all.
Yes, sir.
So for the first topic, I request anyone experienced speaker to come forward. And I will also repeat the guidelines once more for the benefit of all the students who are present here. So general guidelines is just you need to, you will be given a topic and you need to speak for a minute or two, and the content should be related to the topic. So I request DTM Arjun Sundarraj to come forward for the first topic. I also request everyone to pin the timer Toastmaster Balaji so that the time you are also aware of the time.
Yeah, Prabhu, I'm here.
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes. You're audible as well as visible. Thank you so much for coming. And your topic is my mother.
Mr. Table Topics Master, ladies and gentlemen, mom is a very, very special word. I'm sure you might think of your own mom at this particular point in time, but let me tell you what my mother was like to me. I remember back in school days, I was diagnosed with typhoid. When you have typhoid, you're not supposed to eat spices. You're supposed to eat bland food. At that point in time, what happened was I was craving for samosas. Imagine that. I was really craving for samosas. So what I did was, without my mom knowing, I picked up a 5 rupee coin from her purse and went and had samosas. I did that a couple of times. But to my, I would say, misfortune, I was, the entire disease actually relapsed after a while. But somehow my mom found out that there was a 5 rupee coin missing from her purse very frequently. But what she did was not blame me, but what she did was come and talk to me as to what exactly was the reason why I was taking this particular coin from her purse. Well, she did not look at me as a thief at that point in time, but she told me that it is absolutely okay to look for what you really want to do. Or at the end of the day, what is really important is what is the reason, or is that really something that you want to show yourself as an individual to this world, is what she taught me as a wonderful lesson. I don't, at this point in time, I don't feel bad that I was taking some 5 rupee coins from her purse, but the lesson that she taught me at that point in time was something that I carry forward even till today. It is the value of what you are trying to do in your life. And that is exactly shows what kind of a person you can be to others. Thank you. And back to you, Mr. Table Topics Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arjun. So, who is the next volunteer? I request any student to please come up, and for the benefit, since this is a demo meeting and I want to show you how it is, I will show the topic as well. Yeah, so this is the topic. I request any one student to please come forward and speak about this topic. And please note there are gifts, I mean certificates to be given, and we'll also have the best 3 table topic speakers. So please try to be.
No, so I want to give a try. This
Sure, your name, please.
Shalini.
Shalini. Okay. I also request Vaibhav to please note down the names of the table topic speakers.
Okay. So how you prepare for exams?
Yes.
Whenever the exam times come, first thing the things comes in my mind is like, oh, there are a lot of syllabus. First thing I get to know like what are the syllabus. So first I sortify all those syllabus subject wise, and then I start I allot some particular time for that, for each subjects, and also like a particular date or something, like if there are a maximum of like holidays in between the exams and all, so I plan for that. So also, and I go with all the like first is basically sortifying the things like time and basically the subjects titles and all, and then I start with my subjects, and in between, yeah, I miss the times, sometimes I'll be planning like I have to do at this time, but eventually it doesn't happen at sometimes. Either I feel sleepy or something goes wrong, and then so I have to like sort of that time to alter that time or compensate that time to some other this one, and then yeah, but finally I feel like eventually at the last I feel like at least some 100, not even 100%, like at least 90% I have to be like covered completely for the exams and all, and then I'll be like confident that am I sure, like I'll just question myself that is it enough for like to prepare whatever I have prepared, like is it satisfied for myself, and then I just get satisfied on myself, like my whatever like my preparations and all, and then yeah, I just go on with the exam timings, and I do my best for the exams. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Shalini. You are the first table topic speaker of Padma Shri Institute of Management and Sciences. Congratulations.
Pardon for the any grammar mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
And we
So I
have
request
like
one more
there are
volunteer
many
to please
people
come
raising
forward.
their hands, sir. So I think the people who have raised hand can start this one, like Aparna Kashyap.
Okay, so Aparna. So Aparna, your topic is my best student.
Yeah.
Good morning, all of you on the board. So first of all, I want to add something on the previous topic, that was exam. First thing we should keep in our mind that we should never study for percentage or mark. We should always study for our own knowledge. So now speak about my present topic, that is my best school friend. It was like that only, no?
Yes.
Yeah. So it was like I never had any best friend or something like that, because I was so kind of in you can say I was not bold, or I was not speaking much, so I was not having friend circle or best friend type of things. So I was like my books, my parents always told me that if you don't have any friends, just make books your best friends. So I always was like, yeah, I have my friend, that is my book, and that is what I am carrying this thing till now. So I will tell everyone that no matter what, just study, 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 and your book is only your best friend. No one else. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Aparna, for this wonderful content which you provided and wonderful advice which you gave. I'm sure that your classmates will follow the same as well. Uh, Next volunteer,
So Swati.
Swati. Swati, I hope you can see my screen, and your topic is my favorite teacher.
Yeah, good morning to everyone here. Like my topic is on favorite teacher. In school, I do had my favorite teacher. Actually, when I was in school, there was my favorite teacher was a max teacher, because I was little weak in max, but he was the one like who always taught me how to like practice more to get like to practice more and learn more. He taught me how to practice, how to make a like non-favorite like teach subject into a favorite subject. He always taught me like yeah, you can do it, then there's nothing impossible in things. He always taught me like there is nothing like you can't do, you should try. Then you should, if you don't get it, then you should say like it yeah, you can't do it, it is impossible. Before that, you have always to try it. Before saying like you can't do it, you have always to try it. If you try it, then only you'll know like you can do it or not. So like that, he became my favorite teacher. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Swati. I request the next volunteer to please come up.
Sir, Mugdha Hegde.
Yes. Mugdha, your topic is my dream job.
Okay. Good morning, one and all. My topic is my dream job. And coming to the topic, the course which I have pursued is related to food. And my dream job, or my dream job, I would like to go in the path of my passion. So that is music. I love music. My dream job would be something related to music. Like but what the people and even I have the thought is, it has many struggles in the that path, in the path of my dream job, music. So all suggestions, or the people around me, what they tell or what they have filled in my mind is, just keep it as your passion, and do something else as your dream job. And the second option what I took is the food, in the food industry. So my dream job, it is also related to food. So yeah, I'm going in the same path, that is food industry. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mugdha.
So, Prabhu, we have people who have raised hands.
Okay,
Yogita,
sure.
Lisa, Ruchita. So, Yogita, you can take your chance.
Hello, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Yogita.
Hi, sir.
So let me share my screen.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So your question is, does money matter to you?
Hello, everyone. My topic is, does money matter to you? Yeah, it will matter for everyone. For any matter, for any job, for any colleges, for admissions, we need money. But money will matter for everything. Money is not there means we can't do anything in this society. And next, but sometimes they need love, not a money to everyone. Hello.
Yes, yes. Okay, thank you so much.
We can also give a chance to Shalini, who wants to speak on this topic. Probably she can take it over.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone, to all the Toastmasters. I'm Shalini Goswami. And after seeing this topic, I thought that I should have raised my hand. But actually, it's not the first time that someone has asked me about money. It's actually very difficult to answer because it's controversial. Someone who is rich would always say that money doesn't matter. It's very true because people who are actually rich will say that no, it doesn't matter and you should always stand for your goal. But someone who has started from the very bottom, they would understand that in this era or this time in 2020, money is all that speaks. Everything in life has its importance, and money in this era in particular in 2020 has its particular importance. Someone I look up to has said that don't say that money doesn't buy everything until you are rich. So this is a very nice thing that I have learned. And not always that money matters. Sometimes if you have talent and if you have the correct amount of talent, it will always show up. But then if you are average or if you are just simple in everything, I don't think that in this era you can survive without money. That's my point of view. Thank
Thank you
you.
so much for sharing your beautiful thoughts. And I agree to your points that money matters situationally. So next two volunteers will be boys.
Yes.
Okay. And I request Shalini Telkar to pick up those two boys. I see Persis Paul raising his hand. So
So
Persis,
he go ahead, sir, until that one more will be like answers.
yes. Meanwhile, I will share my screen. Yeah, the topic is my idea of Dream Bangalore.
Perseus Paul, I think you can go ahead with this topic. Or any other boys, like I think he lowered his hand, sir. So
Ma'am, I am Persis Paul.
you're a
Yes, I'm a girl, so.
I'm extremely sorry for that.
Uh,
Please go ahead. Please go ahead and please speak about your idea of Dream Bangalore.
Good morning to one all present. This is actually a very interesting topic. My idea of Dream Bangalore. I'm a Bangalorean, so I can say that people call this the Garden City. It is true to a certain extent, but at the same time, we have a lot of deforestation taking place. It's not the same old Bangalore that we had few years back, and we have all the lakes like going away. We don't have that many lakes that we had before in Bangalore. So mine would be that it would we should encourage more of afforestation, that is growing of plants, and promote more of green, because we have now, you look anywhere, you go anywhere in Bangalore, you see a free plot, people are like, okay fine, let's build houses. That is how everywhere we see they build their own house, they build their own office spaces. We do not have that much greenery left. So I would say my dream Bangalore would be promoting more greenery, promoting more of fresh air that we need actually, especially only when we go out on the outskirts of Bangalore, that we see more of fields and more of all of this. And also one good thing that we have in Bangalore, that is the diversity of people we have. We don't have people of say only this language or this culture. We see so much of diversity here, which is a very good thing that we have. Like we have we can give more opportunity to people. We have people who come in and do their bit in contributing to our city, and that is one good thing that I would say. And that's all I can say. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And once again, sorry for the confusion.
No issues, sir.
Now,
I think from the boy side, Binoy can speak up next one, sir. Like,
okay, sure. Are you there, Binoy? You can speak on the same topic if it is comfortable to you. My idea of Dream Bangalore.
sir, I think it's like there are many other girls raising their hand. Like,
Sure, we'll give chance to all of them.
yeah.
Yes, there are 3 members who are raising their hands.
So from the boy side, I think Binoy can like initiate it so that the other boys can follow. Like, are free to open up, because from the starting, girls are telling.
You're
So I
there?
kind of.
Yes, Puneet, if you are there. Rajashekar Bale, if you are there. Raju, Krishna Kishore. So please get ready when the next topic comes up. It's as simple as the other topics which I displayed. Now I request Lisha and Ritika to get ready, and meanwhile I share my screen. I hope my screen is visible to you.
Yes. Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
So I request Lisha to speak about the journey into space.
Okay, good morning. I'm Lisha. And this is one of my favorite topics of all time, the journey into space, because astronomy is something that I love, really love. And it is one of the most fascinating things that I see. And it is always something more to learn about it. So my journey into space, if it's fine, I'll just share my small story. That once I had this dream where I was in a huge spaceship, and I landed on an unknown planet, and there I could see water but no plants, and I was like, okay, I'm the first person here, so I am the king of this, or the queen of this new world. And I'm going to start this, like I am everything here. So that was something that I dreamt about once. And maybe it would be really great if that ever happens. Possibly not, but still, yes. So yeah, space is all about all those interesting and fascinating things, learning more. And I am always looking forward to learn something more than just our solar system, or more than what just our books and normal education teaches us. More about exploring out, and also learning something extra rather than just sticking on to the facts that are given to us, and learning about more theories, and always questioning it, and also learning more and more in this field. That is my journey to the space. Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Lisha, for this wonderful content which you just spoke. Madan, Manoj, Mithun, if you are there, you can take up the next topic. And we have just a couple of more topics to go before we wind up this session. So please utilize this chance and experience. My first flight is the next topic. I request Ritika to please speak about this topic.
Yes, sir. Good morning to everyone. My name is Ritika and I'm from second year. So here my topic is my first flight. Uh, uh, Hello,
Yes.
am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yes, sir. So my first flight, when I was coming to Bangalore, it was my first flight. When I so that time when I was in my flight, I was very scared, and I was very scared to get down from there, and like when it landed, no, then I was very scared, and my heartbeat was very much pounded. So I was like, what is going on, and why it is like this. I couldn't be scared, and um, um,
Thank you, Ritika. Thank you, Ritika, for that wonderful experience which you shared. If it is okay, I
Okay,
request.
so sorry, Prabhu, we have somebody called Sai Krishna who wants to speak on it.
Yes. Sai Krishna, over to you.
Thanks, sir. My name is Sai Krishna. I'm from Andhra Pradesh. I'm glad to meet you, sir, in a virtual meeting. And my topic was first my flight journey, sir. I have ever faced that journey, sir. Firstly, we have a fear to enter in a flight, sir, because it will look like a big flight. When we saw in a picture, it's most like we can take a light to enter in a flight, sir. Actually, my flight journey was occurred to Varanasi from Hyderabad, sir. When I faced my flight journey, while it taking off, it makes a lot of sounds. But then I fear it. We so fear, sir. Then mostly mostly I would like to fear on it, and I fear to talk about it.
Yeah, I understand that first flight is always fearful. I too had some scary experiences when I took my first flight.
And thanks for the.
Yes, any other boy or any other teacher who would like to volunteer for the next topic?
So there are two members who raised their hand.
Yes.
Ruchita Das and Pormeshwar.
Sure. So we'll go with the second one. I hope you can see my screen. My idea of healthy diet is the topic.
Yes, sir. Pomeshwar, you can speak on this topic.
ಯಾರದು
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes.
My topic is on my idea of healthy diet. As we all know that health is well, so we have to be diet conscious. So my idea is that I'm not like so much diet conscious, but I'm trying to be diet conscious to maintain my health and to aware of all those kinds of problems in problems of some diseases and all. So maintaining that is very important for all of us, so that we can be strong and fit and can fight against certain diseases, and we can be like we have a very then we can only have a very good sound of mind. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
So on this, can I just add like a like a 1 minute, like something on this topic?
Go ahead. 30 seconds
yeah.
would be fine because we are running short of time.
Yeah, sure. So healthy diet, first of all, this is my personal this one. So first of all, as everyone knows, healthy means never tasty. Like it's never tasty, the healthy things. So actually I had like I was kind of obese at some time, and I was like junking up with all those junk foods and all. Then I realized like, oh my god, like I haven't noticed like the importance of healthy diet. And then when someone, when someone recognizes, like all our own parents tell that I think especially in the lockdown and all, like you've become very lazy and you're only munching on those junk foods. And then you feel like, okay, yeah, I think this is the time for the innovation, or like the change to take place through the healthy diet. So now like all my snacks have been like compensated to all those like
5
healthy
seconds
breakfast and that one and all. So yeah, like a complete turnover.
We will have an exclusive presentation for healthy diet, and I will give you that opportunity in J3. But in the interest of time, the last one volunteer who raised the hand, I could not pick them. Can you please come up?
Yes, so it was me, Ruchita
Ruchita
Das.
Das, I'm extremely sorry for keeping you waiting for so long.
No, it's all fine. It's all fine.
And your topic is?
Okay.
My favorite vacation.
So good morning, everybody, and I wish you all have a good morning, everybody, and I wish you all have a stunning Saturday. So my topic is my favorite vacations. On vacations, I literally loves mountains, and it's my dream to go to Kashmir, to visit Manali, because when we talk about mountains, it's just to see the beautiful rainfalls, beautiful waterfalls, which give a certain kind of peace in your heart. So yes, my favorite vacations would be Kashmir, to see the snowfalls, to see the Jannat and all the beautiful sceneries over the Kashmirs. And if anyone who loves mountains, I would really suggest you to go for a road trip and to see the beautiful things which are encouraging by our environment and warmly welcoming us to see it. So yeah, it for me, my favorite vacation spot would be a mountainside. That would be Kashmir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ruchita. And I hand back over to Toastmaster Weber.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prabhu Prasad, for that enticing session. We had as many as 13 participants who took their opportunity, grabbed the opportunity and expressed themselves in the given time frame of 1 to 2 minutes. Now, after going through this, what do you think is the idea of Toastmasters? You might think this is for corporate people. It's not. It's for students as well. And if you are a student, how does Toastmaster benefit you? How can you benefit from Toastmasters? First, you become a master orator. You learn to discipline your thoughts and put them in words. Stronger thinking and listening skills. You must have just experienced that the topics were given on the spot, yet people could put up a show for more than a minute. We give feedbacks and we receive feedbacks as well. You develop the skills to crack interviews, because in an interview you might be asked a question you are not prepared for. How do you give an answer when you are asked a question and you're expected to respond to it? Network with well-established corporate leaders. Toastmasters is spread across 143 countries with over 36,000 clubs. There is an amalgamation of a lot of people who come from different sectors of the industry. All that will definitely help you to build a wow resume for your future endeavors. Of course, standing on the stage and delivering a speech definitely builds your self-confidence. And if public speaking is your line of interest, then you can definitely become a certified professional in this line. With that, I bring to you the pathways, the 11 different paths which you can pursue depending on our interest. If you want to become a leader, if you want someone who wants to give good presentations, if you are someone who likes to plan different strategies, if you want if you're someone who likes to engage humor, we have opportunities for all possible kind of individuals in this organization. Moving over to our next segment, I call upon the general evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Naina, to tell us how did we fare in this overall meeting. DTM Naina, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vaibhav. So here I'm back amongst all of you. So all of you might have come across and seen the 3 sessions that were the, okay, just one second. Okay, so you all have witnessed the prepared speech session, table topic session, and now the evaluation session. Prepared speech session is like you preparing your exams and coming and writing the questions and giving an exam. Table topic session is the fun time where you used to have that fun periods in your school, like games period, arts period, music period, or dance period. And then comes the evaluation session. That is like giving a report card. The only difference in this report card is that nobody is paid, all are appreciated and given some tips on how it could have been better. So let's start with the prepared speech evaluation. So I would like to call upon Toastmaster Narsimha Raju to give the evaluation to the speaker, Ashwini Kumar's speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster Naina. So first of all, a huge round of applause to Toastmaster Ashwini Kumar. See, one of the things when we select a prepared speech is to know the audience, that you have done really well. So believe in yourself. Today, everyone needs that confidence, and especially the young generation. So you have chosen a topic which correlates with the maximum number of participants today. And also, you have opened with a Sanskrit sloka, Vidya Dadati Vinayam, where knowledge leads to humbleness and happiness. Yeah, that is a great thing that you have done. And a strong opening. The opening is really strong. You told believe in yourself and the Sanskrit thing. Okay, that is one good thing. And also your gestures. Your gestures are very good. You have used your hand movement properly, and wherever required, you have shown us the right thing, what you have to do. And also your clarity. You're very clear. You have a very strong command on your voice, and the voice modulation is also very good. Wherever required, you have given enough pauses and you have slowed down so that people can inculcate and they can take what you're delivering. And another good thing is the appropriate usage of words. So wherever you mentioned, you falter or you have used the right word. Sometimes if we don't know the word, we would elaborate, but using the right word will come based on experience and you have done that. So these are all the good things in your speech. But if you want to take your speech to a next level, there are few suggestions. One thing, the first thing is looking into the camera. So this is a virtual environment and definitely this is challenging. So actually you're looking little sidewards. That is where we could not get the eye contact. So probably next time if you can face the camera, look into the camera, that will give an eye contact and the engagement with the audience. So that is one thing. The second thing is stage utilization. So you are right in front of the camera, but you can move a little bit and use the stage accordingly. So that would also help you to bring more confidence and deliver your speech in a better way. The third and the final thing is the entire sequence is very good. You have narrated about you and also the amputee who have gone and scaled the 7 mountains. Somewhere in the end, what you can do is you can connect these two because people have been listening to you for 5 minutes. At the end, you can connect these two and give a message. So these are the few things that will take your speech to a next level. Overall, you have done a fantastic job, and I really appreciate, and again, a huge round of applause and focus on your long journey in this Toastmaster program. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Naina.
Thank you, Toastmaster Narasimha. Uh, the speaker, Ashwini Kumar, had wonderful stories. Now, adding stories in a speech is the easiest way to hold the attention of the audience. The rest, of course, Narasimha has covered and beautifully he has explained. Narasimha, as an evaluator, you were very affable and wonderfully you structured your evaluation and you showed how minutely you were listening to the speech. That was amazing. And you used the sandwich technique, which most of the evaluators use in Toastmasters, started giving and appreciating the good points where you liked, and you spoke in the first person how you liked it. That was commanding. And then you stepped in to give few suggestions where he could improve to speak better. And you ended again applauding and appreciating his speech. That was excellent. For any feedback, it's nothing. You have wonderful work done. So can we give an applause for Speaker Ashwini and Evaluator Narasimha? Okay, thank you very much. Now I would like to call my tag team to give their report. Timer Balaji, can you give your report, please?
Yes, sure. Toastmaster. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm back with my timer report. Let me share my screen quickly. This is how it looks. So in the interest of time, I'm just sharing my screen so that everyone can see the time. Meeting started 5 minutes after, so that everyone can make sure the presence and join the meeting. So the prepared speeches, table topics, and one evaluation. This is how it goes. So I request everyone to give a big round of applause for all the speakers who are within the time. Thank you, and over to Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Balaji. I would like to call our counter, Toastmaster Anupama, to give her report.
Master Naina ma'am. Today we had more than 20 speakers who came up. Some of them are who gave their impromptu speeches were for the very first time. So instead of giving the entire speaker by speaker count, what I can highlight here is the experienced Toastmasters who are already into this Toastmaster journey from a long time. I could notice that the usage of words are more in terms of like and, well, but, so. So these are the commonly overused words by our current Toastmasters. And the fresh faces, new faces, which we could see today, the young generation, they tend to use the words, for example, like, right, you know. I could notice that these are the three overused words used by these younger generation. This might be because they are influenced by these, the film. They see a lot of movies, and that is when they get influenced by these celebrities, and they get these kind of words from these people. So not just these, I do also have some suggestions on how we can reduce the words overuse of these words. One of them is, if we have noticed today, the prepared speech section, the Ashwini Kumar and all the role takers, they had come up with some preparation to this meeting. So the usage of crutch words and our words, so these were less compared to the people who were given the topics on the spot. So what is that difference? The difference is, if you are prepared, that means you have practiced it. So one best tip to reduce the use of these R counts or the crutch and the filler words is come prepared. That is the very best and the first solution to reduce the use of these words. And we tend to use these filler words or the crutch words whenever we are whenever we get lost in the in our speeches or the presentations. So that is the reason we have to come prepared. The second tip for the people who are not prepared, let's say for example the impromptu section, for this section particularly, the tip to reduce the usage of these crutch words and the filler words is, so whenever you feel like you are lost, you're not able to get any words, just pause. Just give a small pause and try to recollect your thoughts. That is when you get the thoughts and you can continue your speech. And by doing this, this doesn't come in one or two speeches or in one or two meetings. You develop this over a period of time. And if you practice this, I'm sure you will be a better speaker one day. With that tip and the counts, I would hand over to DTM Naina ma'am.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anupama, for that wonderful feedback as well as some tips and solutions. Thank you very much. I would like to call upon Toastmaster Subhashri for her grammarian report.
Good afternoon, all. Thank you, Toastmaster Naina. The knowledge of languages is the doorway to wisdom. A right saying. Here, today I noticed a lot of good usages of English language. I would like everyone to applaud for today's meeting because it was a very nice meeting where a lot of good English usages were seen. One of them was glossophobia. Nicely mentioned. It's a very nice way of depicting a issue within us, that is public speaking. It's a phobia where we are afraid of giving a public speech. Augustus and assembly of Augustus people is a very nice way to give respect to the environment where we are in. Immense strength. Strength is a positive word. Immense brings it to a higher level. Immense strength. The faith they had in them. Undeterred determination. We had determination, but undeterred emphasized the word a lot. Paraphernalia. A very wonderful word. Keep on dreaming. Everything is momentous. A nice thought. I'm bound with my destiny. Believe in yourself. A nice thought for everyone here that we should believe in ourselves. Nobody can into it. You are epicenter of the success. Wow. I myself, I'm responsible for my success. Somewhere we can improve on the English language a bit. Here are some not so good usages. It is a warm welcome. It can be told a warm welcome to all. Nobody cannot steal it. Nobody can steal it. About a thing? Question mark. What is that thing? We need to be clear. Clarity of language should be there. Let's not massage. Let's not the message transfer to the world. Let us not let the message pass on the world, or let the sentence could have been written in this manner. Very frequently, we use this very word to enhance the adverb. The very word is a crutch. We can say frequently, it means the same. English language is so elastic that you can find another word to the same. There was a mention about I was quiet, I was not able to make friends. We can use a word introvert instead, rather than telling a long sentence. Nothing impossible in things. Let's rephrase it as there is nothing impossible. Actually, word is used as a repetition, which is a crutch again. I would like to emphasize on English language a bit. English language is a strange paradise. It is where fish flies and sparrow swings. When we use rhythm, it becomes a poem. When we talk about ourselves, it becomes a story. When we write literature, it becomes a prose. Let's emphasize and make this our English usage very beautiful by using some beautiful metaphors like the falling snowflakes are dancers. Snow is a white blanket. Calm lake was a mirror. A journey is a beautiful metaphor for our life. So let's come together and enhance our English language in a way that people understand it better. People enjoy the language as well as our speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Nan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Subhashri.
And word of count was used twice.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now I will be evaluating the whole meeting. Before that, we started a bit late, I think 5 minutes. In Toastmasters meeting, we start and end the meetings in time. We are time bound and it is essential to stick to our timing. And Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Magna, you started the meeting with energy, enthusiasm, and an angelic smile and laid down the rules for the meeting. It was wonderful. You immediately made the students to sit up and to listen to you. That was great. And I'll come to the Toastmaster of the day later. I'll talk about Toastmaster Prabhu, the table topic master. You're the hero of today. You brought the whole session live. The questions were so relatable that students were willing to come and take part, and none of them are Toastmasters. They are students, and first time they are speaking on a topic which they had no idea. That was your great gift, and you were constantly encouraging, appreciating the speakers. That was another catch for students to come and volunteer to speak to your questions. Wonderful job done. Just one suggestion, Toastmaster Prabhu, as this is a demo meeting, I would have suggested you gave the questions first, because the fear of unknown is there for all of us, for Toastmasters. Even experienced champions have that fear of unknown topics. So if you would have had read out the question, maybe we would have had even the boys more participating. Apart from that, it was really an excellent, fun session conducted beautifully. Toastmaster of the Day, Vaibhav, what can I tell about you? It was an amazing thing listening to you. It was more like an education session on Toastmasters. You gave vivid picture what the students should know, learn, and how they are going to benefit by becoming a Toastmaster. And throughout, you had that wonderful smile. It was very catchy and very excellent. I loved it. So, on the whole, I hope all of you enjoyed. Students and also the Toastmasters, here we are to learn. And this is a new journey, new learning journey to all of you, and wish you all to become Toastmasters, and we will be able to meet on the same stage sometime after. With this, back to Toastmaster Vaibhav.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Naina. Moving over to the last section of my presentation. Sorry. Yeah. Can I get a quick check if my screen is visible?
Yes.
Okay. We did give you a demo of what a Toastmaster looks like, a typical Toastmaster meeting looks like. And I'm certain it was a very enticing experience. But a good experience does come with a good price. If you're looking forward to joining us as Toastmasters and forming a club, what is it going to cost you? We have the investment that you will have to put in to charter your club. Can you give me a wildest guess how much is that amount going to be? Anyone? You can type in your numbers in the chat box. I'll read them out. Okay, Mugda says 1,000. Come on, type the numbers. Go ahead. Okay, Sai Krishna says 1,500. We are bidding. The number's gone up to 2,500. Okay, let's put an end to the secret. You will have to pay nothing to start a club with us. The fee of $125 is waived off. Club charter fee is going to be absolutely free. Also, if you're going to join us as a member, which is the third field that you can see, take a wildest guess, how much will you have to pay as the initial sum? Okay, going with the flow, Yogita says it's free. Dania says 500. Anyone else? Arpita says 500. Okay, dear students and teachers, your new member fee for joining in a Toastmaster club is again free. You don't have to pay anything. The only sum that you will have to pay will be the membership fee, which will be over a course of 6 months, and that will be $45. The details of which we can talk about with our district team. With that, I'll call upon Toastmaster Prabhu Prasad to give us the results of the table topic session that we had, and also tell us about the different roles, the people who took up the initiative to host the meeting. Toastmaster Prabhu, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Vaibhav. Just a note on the fees and all the guidelines which are provided here. It comes up with some terms. If those fees are applicable if you charter the club on and before January 31st. So Meghna will talk about it more in the upcoming meetings with the college. Just to be very sure and very clear about the same. Moving on, I want to thank all the role takers. Before I declare the results, I want to thank all the role takers. I had been a Toastmaster for almost 2 to 3 years, and I have seen whenever demo meetings are going on, a lot of people ask for a lot of people. But in this case, you just agreed to be a part of this meeting just with a single phone call. So thank you so much for that. And thank you so much, because all the experience which you carry with yourself, and you are contributing to this beautiful budding upcoming Toastmasters, upcoming generation of Toastmasters is really wonderful. Some members have more than 10 years of experience in corporate life, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. And all of that experience coming into a meeting and showering your blessings upon the young generation is really, really fantastic. At this moment, I want to thank our Sergeant at Arms, our Division Director, Toastmaster Meghna, for taking up the role. Next up, I want to thank Toastmaster Vaibhav. He was just a phone call away, and all the preparation which he did for this meeting. Thank you so much for being here, being a part of this meeting. I also want to thank Naina ma'am. Thank you so much for the general evaluator role which you took and showed us all the guidance throughout this meeting. Balaji Permi, thank you so much for being a part of this meeting and doing a fantastic job as a timer. I also want to thank Toastmaster Anupama for playing up the counter role. Thank you so much for all the contributions you make to make a Toastmasters a happy place. Thank you, Subhashri. Thank you so much for taking up the grammarian role today, and thank you for all the services you provide to the Toastmasters. Thank you so much for being a part of this meeting as well. Thank you so much, Ashwini Kumar, for all, just as Ashwini Kumar mentioned, he's in and around Toastmasters for almost 3 decades, and to be here in a demo meeting and giving your prepared speech is a fantastic thing. Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you so much, Ashwini Kumar. Narsimha Raju, thank you so much for being here and doing the evaluation. Thank you so much, and I appreciate all that you do for the Toastmasters as well as for your club. Thank you so much, all the beautiful, wonderful role takers. Now it's time to open up the results. Any guesses? Firstly, I want to thank all the participants, 13 participants who took the interest to speak up for this wonderful meeting. But the best three are, any guesses? And I just want to tell that all the 13 people will be getting the certificates, and I will make sure that the certificates are passed to you. Please reach out to Meghna so that the certificates are given with the full names or Vaibhav. But for the time being, whom do you think are the first or the top 3 table topic speakers for this meeting? Any guesses?
Muddha.
Without wasting much time, I will declare the results. The top 3 speakers, not specifically in sequence, are Shalini Goswami, Congratulations, Salary. Please turn on your camera.
Thank
Persis
you,
Paul
sir.
and Ruchita. So congratulations to all the three students,
Thank you, sir.
Shalini Goswami, Persis Paul, and Ruchita.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Back to Toastmaster Meghna to take it forward.
Thank you, my team. It was indeed a wonderful session. I really enjoyed the lot. Now we are open for questions. If anybody has any questions or clarifications, you can shoot up to us. So if nobody has a question, there are two meanings. Either you have understood everything, either you've not understood anything. So which one I
Meghna,
can take as?
I had one last slide to present, if I may.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So my last slide for today is, let us say you join the Toastmasters Club. Some of you might be in the final year who might think this is just an office affair and that we are not going to continue this. No, Toastmasters is spread across even the Fortune 500 companies, some of which we have listed here. So even if you become a part of Toastmasters, it's not that it's the end with college. You can carry on with it even with your corporate life. That's it. That's it from my side, Meghna. We're open for questions.
So like I said, yes,
no
yes,
questions
go ahead,
as
go ahead.
we have understood everything. So from my like point of view, like I've understood everything, so no any queries.
Okay. So Shalini asks question like, how can we join? So I would be furnishing the details with Sunita ma'am. So she would be sharing all the details with you of joining process and all. Post that, we can see how we can open a club in your institution, and then we can take it forward from there.
Ma'am, in between, I had an announcement. So guys, there are a feedback link has been posted in the chat box. So please access to it. Yeah, ma'am, you can continue with it.
Yeah. Anybody else have any questions? Or I would like to ask Sunita ma'am if she has any feedback for us.
Yeah, Meghana.
Yes, ma'am.
No questions, no queries. We'll discuss later and we'll proceed.
Okay. Okay, we all had a wonderful time. Thank you for the opportunity, Padma Shri Institutions, giving us to hold a demos meeting at your place. We are in depth for that. And with that, we can conclude this meeting for now. Thank you, everyone. More details are coming up for all the students through Sunita ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. We had a very good time with you, all the Toastmasters. We would surely like to know more about it in the further further sessions. And it was a great session, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all for Toastmasters, and we are also eagerly to become a part of Toastmasters. Without after such a session, how can we end without any address by our beloved principal, ma'am? So, ma'am, Anuradha, ma'am, we would like to hear about this from your side, ma'am.
Thank you, Shalini. It was a great, wonderful session. I thank all the Toastmasters, and I also thank the opportunity given to the students and at the same time Padma Shri Institute of Management and Sciences. On behalf of Padma Shri Group of Institutions, I welcome Toastmasters Club to be part and parcel of our Padma Shri family. We don't mind to get into any kind of collaboration or any kind of arrangement with this so that we can go forward. It is high time that we have to think about making students more confident and others at the same time to show up, as she said, wonderfully said, you need to show up. Otherwise, it is in this world of communication. I can say that it is a world of communication. If you lag behind, you will be left behind and the world will keep moving. Now, we took the opportunity of this COVID-19 and it has been organized on online. and all the efforts of our teachers and Toastmasters, Dr. Sunita Vivek, Dr. Indu, and Dr. Netra, and all other members really were wonderfully involved in this particular thing, and especially students. I'm really proud of you, my dear children. You did really great. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
This couldn't be it is not possible without your constant support, ma'am. So.
After this, we can end the formal meeting.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So I think everyone had a fun time, and thank you for we are very glad to get get connected with such a great Toastmasters, role talkers, and everyone, ma'am. We are very glad to meet you all, and thank you for giving us such an opportunity and to telling us you have to for improving all our public skills or leadership skills. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you everyone, whoever is there. So here we come to the informal meeting of the session.
Thank you so much. Have a nice weekend to everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, with this, let us move on. I think we thought we will have a small informal discussion with students. At the same time, I would like to announce prizes, which we were supposed to announce long back, but it took little time. Prizes for the workshop we conducted. We have taken a holistic participation like attendance and your interaction and quiz, whatever we have conducted, everything together. We boiled down to 2 students who did wonderfully well. All of you did wonderfully well, but prize is a prize. Always you will have only 1 or 2 members when we go for the selection criteria. I would like to announce. Otherwise, I would give an opportunity to the teachers who are involved in announcing these prizes. If they can come out and tell the names of the students, and these students will be getting, apart from the participation certificate with first prize and second prize certificates, along with that they'll be getting an Amazon gift voucher or something, whatever we have planned. This thing you can utilize either for your data plan or something if you want to buy something in that particular gift plan. Sublakshmi or Indu, whoever it is, kindly please take over and announce the names of the students.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, sent the names to ma'am also.
Yeah, it is already sent.
Shall I announce it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I have to see WhatsApp.
I'll send you again, ma'am.
Yeah, no, I'll look into the WhatsApp. Can you have a guess? Otherwise, I'll just I know that definitely you'll be